So what is the current flatbed market looking like right now? Well, we'll get the answers in this video. So national average freight rates for the flatbed division over the last 3 or 4 months. Then we're going to take it one step further and show you guys what that actually means on a monthly pay statement. So if you're working in a flatbed division, if you're an owner operator, a lease operator, or if you're working for yourself, we'll get you those answers in this video. So let's get into it. So first, let's talk about the national average freight rates for the flatbed division. So currently right now, the flatbed division for the month of November, the rates currently at $2.41 per mile as a national average. In October, we had $2.41. In September, we had $2.39, and in August, we had $2.41. So you can see that there's not a lot of fluctuations at all in the flatbed division month over month. When you're looking at the national average for fuel prices right now, we have a national average of $3.54 per gallon, which is great. If you compare it to this time last year, it's a lot lower. If you compare it to 2 years ago, it's significantly lower. But obviously with a Trump presidency, we're expecting this number to go further down month over month, especially when he takes over office, because one of the things that he promised was the drill baby drill and being energy independent. So what does it actually mean for you and your bottom line at the end of the month? So I decided to do a mock pay statement for an owner operator or somebody who's dispatching themselves or is using a dispatch service. So let's have a look at what these numbers actually mean. So a flatbed driver, a long haul driver, if he's producing 11,000 miles per month, the average rate per mile right now in the month of November is $2.41. That grosses out the driver at $26,510. You can see here that you have your fuel. Now I calculated the fuel at 6.5 miles per gallon. So at 6.5 miles per gallon, you're looking at 5,990. Now, if your truck is doing 6.5 miles per gallon, I want you to know that is well below the average of where it needs to be. Currently, ET Transport, we're running our trucks at around 8.2, 8.4, 8.6 miles per gallon. We do have the trucks that are currently at 7. If you haven't seen that video on the fuel consumption of our new Cascadia, you're more than welcome to click that link over there. I'll post it up or maybe post it below. But anyways, $5,990 is what I put here for the fuel. I took $400 in tolls and bridges. I think that's a reasonable amount. So now dispatch service, I took 5%. The average is about 4 to 6% is what I see. There's a lot of companies that provide the service. Again, I'm very much for using a local company in the US. I've actually stumbled upon a really good company. If any of you guys are interested, I'll link a form below. If you fill out that form, then it'll go straight to them and they'll contact you. So for those that are interested in dispatch services, there are good American companies that provide dispatch services. So dispatch fee is anywhere between 4 to 6%. I took 5%. That it comes out to $1,325, and that's basically somebody dispatching you. The next thing is insurance. So I took $1,750 for insurance. That might be, a little bit high, but I'd like to take higher numbers. Now, registration fee, you're not running away from that. Those are your plates, so it's $166 a month. It's an actual annual fee, but I broke it down into a monthly fee. And then I took a truck payment. So the truck payment I see out there today, you can pick up any, 2, 3-year-old truck. I'm sure your payments will be anywhere around $2,000, maybe $1,800 a month if you finance it properly. Now, if you do need help with financing, also I'll link that form below. So $2,000 as a truck payment is what I deducted over here. I took a factoring fee of $530, so I did 2% of your gross figure. You can see here total deductions is $12,162, and you have net profit at $14,347. One thing that I did not take into account, and I'm looking at it right now, is your trailer fee. Flatbeds are a little bit more expensive. You can find a good combo flatbed today for about $55,000 US. For an all aluminum, you're probably looking about $62,000. We here at ET Transport, we buy the all aluminums or sometimes the combos, and then we do the roll tight system on it. We use a company called Verduyn Tarps. We convert all of our flatbeds into Conestogas, and we use Verduyn Tarps. Why do we use Verduyn Tarps? Because they have 4 locations, 2 in Canada, 2 in the US, and we've been using them for about 12 years now, and we're extremely happy with their service. I'll link their information below. So $14,347. Let's just get a fee for the trailer. So approximately that flatbed is going to cost you about $900 if you finance it a month, and then probably that extra, the fees of the Conestoga, if you factor that into the finance fee, you're probably looking about $1,250 per month. over the course of probably 60 months. So there you have it. I mean, you have a net profit of $13,097 is the net for a flatbed driver currently running open market, open board. Now, what inspired me to do this video? I actually am in the need of new dry vans or 2-year-old dry vans. I contacted the dealer where I usually buy my vans, reefers, and flatbeds from, and I asked them what's going on for a market update, and they told me, Ronan, the market is shot. There is no equipment moving, but surprisingly, the only equipment that is moving, he said, is the flatbeds, either the combos or the all aluminum, the step decks, and the double drop. So I said, you know what, why not do a market update on what's happening in the flatbed division, because a lot of people are asking, because people are doing the same job, they want to make a little bit more money, and the way that you advance within the trucking world obviously is, you know, you start off with van reefer, and a lot of people will work their way up into the flatbeds, because the flatbeds does pay a lot more. So hopefully you learned something from this video. I'm Ronan. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in my next video.